And I'd like to borrow some money from Tim, borrow some money from Dramona, just a couple of $100 each to invest, and then, double or triple their income. See, the more ads I buy, the more I can do it, But first, I got to show them a check. Yeah. When they see a check from what I invested and the work I did, that's going to sell them hot cakes right there. They're going to be like, I want to invest into your business. I want to see how much money I can make if I invest in you, because you're going through this training, you're committed, and I'd like to see that $10,000. I told Tim about this yesterday, but not in detail. All I told him is that I was in a dream. I told Auntie Gail about it. I've told other people about it. And I just asked the Lord less than several days ago, before I found direct marketing and freelance training, which is AWOL. Before I found out, I asked the Lord, what does brown couch mean in the dream I had in 2016, before I went to get Mom and put her in the hospital, bring her to San Diego, and found out she had dementia. I saw Aunt Gail walking, coming down from a mountain full of sand, coming across. It was as if I was standing in front of her, about, how would we say, about 50 car lengths away, maybe more. Probably about 100 feet. I could see her. She was very, very skinny, very, very poor. Her skin looked very, very dark. She looked dried out, dehydrated, very thin, very sick. And she was walking towards me, coming down from like the base of a mountain in the desert, walking on sand, dry sand. It's like she's going through a dry spell, or, I'm like, what is this? What is going on here? Here's my auntie in this dream I'm having while I'm asleep, and I called and told her about it. She's walking, and it's like I'm standing there just watching the whole thing. I can see her. I can see her face. I can see the color of her skin, and she's walking towards me. She gets off the base of the mountain, and now she's on this flat surface foundation of the earth, and she's still in the desert. And I instantly knew that it was the Mojave Desert in Vegas. Where else would I have seen such a place? But I go to Vegas a lot. Then I saw her take a turn, and now she's no longer walking towards me. She's walking towards Vegas. Okay, now I'm watching her at a distance. It was as if I was watching a television program, but you didn't see the screen, the actual TV itself. So I'm watching her, and she's walking. Okay, and then it's as if it starts to rain. There's puddles of rain. She underneath her feet. She's walking over this rain. So then you see the rain. You see her feet. You see her whole body. Clear as day. It's sunny, it's bright, it's hot, like it's 100 degrees out there. It's that bright. I could see everything. The sky was clear. I could see the sky, the mountains, the sands, the pebbles, the rain. But the rain wasn't rain, like showering down rain. It was drops of puddles of rain. Little bitty drops, like it's just beginning to rain. But you never actually saw a whole lot of rain. I just saw puddles underneath her feet. So she walks on the puddle. Very, very dry puddle. She walks on the puddle, and then there's a wall, a brick wall. And I can't see her anymore. She's in front of the brick wall, and I'm blocked. I can't see what she's doing. Then she walks past the brick wall, and then I see her again. And more puddles. And I see the condition of her face. She looks worried. She don't look good at all. Okay? You see the puddles still underneath her feet that she's walking on. You see dry rocks, dry sand. Then you see puddles. I don't see concrete. I see sand and pebbles in the dry desert. Then I see another brick wall. This is the second brick wall that I see. And she walks in front of this brick wall and it blocks my view of her. I don't know what she's doing. She could be resting. I don't know what she's doing because the brick wall made out of masonry brick, no color to it, just brick, just like a pale, dull color. And then all of a sudden she passes that. I see her again. There she is. She's wearing shorts, very loose shorts. Her skin looks extremely dry. Her skin is dark. She looks worried. She looks sickly. She's very, very thin. Very, very thin. Thin, like starvation thin. Dehydrated thin. Like she needs to be in the hospital. Okay, we're coming up against another brick wall. 3 brick walls. Three puddles. 3 patches of sand that she's walking on. Okay? And I'm just watching her walk. Now, she's closer to me. She's not 100 feet away anymore. She's really close. I mean, I could probably reach out and touch her. She's so close. And it's a hot, sunny day. Sun's out bright. Sun's up bright up in the sky, like almost right over her. I can't see it, but I know. I know a lot, even though I can't see a lot. The next thing I see is she appears in the city. I see a tree. It's very tall. Looks like it's been planted there for like 20, 30 years in the ground. There are rocks all at the base of the tree. You see dirt. And this dirt and the tree overlaps around it. Everywhere you look, it's concrete. Yeah, concrete. And then over to the right, you see a wall. Any kind of wall that you see in a backyard surrounding the property, So, this tree, like zoomed in to my eyesight. I don't see her face anymore, but it's as if now I'm her because I'm walking. It's like I'm her now. Like my body jumped in her almost, so to speak. Now I'm her and I see a tree. Very tall tree. Like the trees around my mother's house. And then you look over to the right and you see a brick wall. This brick wall zoomed in on me too. It was very defined. It had different colors of masonry brick. Beautiful. It was so close I could kiss it. It was literally that close. It was specifically defined. Like I'm supposed to study this and remember it. I was supposed to study the tree and remember it because it was within kissing range. It was detailed. The tree, the bottom of the tree, the concrete over the tree. Concrete foundation, So then she's walking, and I know it's her. She walks past that particular tree, that particular wall. And she goes to the next one. Another tree, another wall, another concrete. It reminded me so much of my mother's patio in Las Vegas. But there's no tree inside her patio. There are trees all around her, all on the property at Babington Court. And the wall that my mother has is made out of some kind of shot stucco. It didn't have the brick masonry with all the different colors and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, I just felt just right now in my heart, I felt like, oh my goodness, how am I going to do all this? I first of all need to calm down, because how did I do all that with the U.S. Postal Service? How did I do all that when I raised Darmona? How did I do all that when I built the Spricker broadcast and YouTube and Instagram now and Twitter, all those accounts? How did I do to help my mother and brought her here? You know, I did it with the grace of God, the help of God, the lead of God, prayers to God, his dreams to me, his guidance, his strength, and all the people that he gave favor to me. I must remember this because it's my memory of what God has done for me. And all the things that I have followed and been obedient is going to help me, because this is something I want to do. I really want to write my music. I want to hear it. I want to know it. I want to sing it. I want to sing it. Yeah. So there were 3 trees in this dream. Getting back to the dream, there were 3 beautiful, different colored mason brick walls. You got the dark one, like black almost, off black. You got the orange. You got the cinnamon colored bricks. You got all these pretty bricks, just so pretty. Okay. I saw 3 different properties. Okay. She went into each one of those. You know, just looking around. I think she seems interested in buying. And she came back to the first one. And so I went in with her. You know, it's like as if I'm following her or I'm in her. And when I walked into one of the properties, which is the very first one I came to, I went through a sliding glass door. I stood in an empty townhouse-like house, and there was nobody there. And I panned the room with my eyes. I saw a 100% fireplace made out of brick. The same brick that's outside on the wall that lines the property, that encases the property for protection. Beautiful brick. I zoomed in on that. It was a fireplace. I saw the actual fireplace where you put the wood in. Okay. I panned the room past the fireplace. I saw windows. Right next to the fireplace, you got a window. It reminded me as if it was a sliding glass door, like an exit to the back. Then kept panning the room. I saw a dark brown chair, or it could have been a light brown, caramel color. And these were both leather couches. So you got a leather couch that's caramel color, and you got a chocolate color chair that is a lazy boy, very, very nice. But it was kind of raggedy. It looked like it had been used. It had scratches on it, wear and tear, both of them. Then I saw a wall behind that particular furniture. This reminded me of like a bonus room, because as you pan left, you could tell there was a living room if you go up the stairs. Yeah. Then I didn't go upstairs. I just stayed right there by the sliding glass door, the entrance. And then I saw a kitchen with a bar. You sit down at the bar, and then there was a table there. And all of a sudden, what appeared was a real estate agent. And he asked, Gail, how much is your monthly retirement income? And I heard the words 3,600, blah, blah, blah. I think I wrote it down or put all this testimony. And I knew instantly that she was buying that place. Yeah, she was buying it. And that was it. That was the end of the dream. Now, going back to counting what I saw Gail coming off a mountain. I saw Aunt Gail walking in 3 separate times puddles of water. I saw Aunt Gail 3 separate times passing 3 different walls concrete like